So Yusuf alayhi salam, he became a slave to the wazir, the minister of Egypt. Yeah. And this minister was someone that was very, very important and very high up. And the reality is today we have become slaves. Some have become slaves to their bosses. Some have become slaves to their work. Some have become slaves to their mobile phones and their gadgets and the PlayStations and whatever else it may be that they have become slaves to. And the reality is we need to free ourselves from clutches of anything that enslaves us. Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam is brought into this house. The wife sees Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam. They say he was second in beauty to Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. He was extremely handsome, so handsome that the minister's wife actually tried to seduce him. And don't we find the seductions of all kinds around us? On our phones and on billboards and everything. Something is trying to seduce you. It may not be someone from the opposite sex, but they're trying to seduce you for your wealth, for whatever it is. And when time went by, Yusuf alayhi salam made sure that he kept himself clear from any of this sin that she was trying to involve him in. And he ended up in prison. As all first ladies, the wife of the minister had many friends, and they started talking about how could she belittle herself and try and seduce a slave. So what she did was, before Yusuf alayhi salam was actually put into prison, is she invited all her friends around. She gave them fruits and she gave them a knife. And while they had that in their hands, Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam was asked to come in. And when he came in and these ladies saw the beauty and the handsomeness of Sayyidina Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam, they cut themselves. They didn't realize they had cut themselves. They thought they were cutting the fruit. They cut themselves because they were shocked and astonished at how handsome a man Sayyidina Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam was. For them, so this was a lesson that this woman was, teaching her friends that, you may have thought that I had done this with a slave, but this man is not just any kind of slave. If it had been you in that position, you would have probably done the same. Some people have gone to the extent to say, and maybe this is just a bit of an exaggeration, they cut their fingers when they saw Yusuf, but if they had to see Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam and how handsome he was, they would have cut their hearts out.